Hi Roberto, good afternoon, nice to chat to you. Can you just start by giving us the latest team news update please? How is Danny Welbeck and how are Evan Ferguson getting on?
It's too early to think the first 11. We will see tomorrow, but there aren't big problem. I think for Welbeck there is a problem for tomorrow. And about Ferguson, I don't want to take any risk with him. We have another 9 games and maybe it can be important for the last 8 if there is some risk.
And there are reports that Evan Ferguson has agreed to sign a new contract at the club. If that is going to happen, what will that mean for his development at Brighton? How will that help him?
But it's important for us. It's a very important news. He can improve a lot with us playing. In Brighton there are the right condition for the young players, and he's 18. He's still 18. We have not forget it. It's a good news. I think he's playing very well with the Man United. Was a bad for us without him because he has different qualities, different. He can give us different solution in the last 20 meters, 30 meters.
If you don't have Danny Welbeck tomorrow and no Evan Ferguson,
we will play in 11 anyway.
You have ideas too?
Yes, I have a lot of ideas. I don't know if will be right ideas or not, but we have Undav, we have Julio Enciso. He's playing very well. He's in progress. He's not grow. He can play in that position Facundo, Buonanotte, and we have many solutions, different quality, different characteristic, better, but we can play anyway and we can win anyway, and we have to be focused only of the quality of player and on the way to reach the 3 points.
How has Solly March been in the last since Sunday around the building? How has he reacted to what happened on Sunday?
Very well. Today we restart the training, our work, and the feeling is good for the players, for Solly. Can happen if you play, if you in the penalty you can score and you can make some mistakes, no, and there is a problem. He has to be proud about him. We love him, we support him, especially when we lose and when we make some mistakes, and the strong people are when you lose and when restart stronger.
I know you want to close the page, as you said after the game on Sunday, but I don't think you were asked about Weghorst and what he did in the penalty shootout when he kissed the ball and he gave the ball to Solly. I don't know if you had any thoughts on that.
No.
Qualche pensiero su quello che ha fatto
No.
Is it fair?
No.
È giusto quello che ha fatto? Corretto.
It's football. And I think he didn't make some incorrectly, no? It's not a problem.
And just finally from me, Brighton have got to play Manchester City and Arsenal, the top two teams in the Premier League in the run-up. Very exciting for the club. And the two meet tomorrow. Will you be, obviously Brighton are playing Nottingham Forest when Man City play Arsenal, but will you be reviewing that game later on in the week to see how that they play?
No, we lost the final of FA Cup in penalty. We wanna reach our target. We wanna achieve our target, European place, and we have a lot of motivation to do it. But it's not our problem who will win the Premier League. We will play every game in our best, but it's not our problem if Arsenal or City win the Premier League.
Thank you, Roberto. Thank you very much.
Hi, Roberto. Despite Sunday, it's still a hugely positive time for the club, and tomorrow it's back to Premier League football. How are you preparing for Nottingham Forest with the squad?
Come ti stai preparando con la squadra per la partita con il Nottingham, considerando il fatto che domenica è stata una grande partita per il club?
Well, we are still disappointed with the result. We analyzed very well the performance. To get a good result with the big teams, you have to be lucky also, and we weren't lucky. I think we played a fantastic game. We gave our best, and we lost the game. But we lost the game, and can happen to lose the game in penalty. The last World Cup competition, Argentina won the World Cup in penalty, and you think you can understand what the players of French can suffer, no, about this situation. We have to be stronger. We have to play tomorrow with the same passion, with the same attitude, with the same quality, because we have another 9 games, very important for us. We can change the history of the club, we can change the history of ourselves, and we have a big motivation to achieve it. And to accept better the last result, we have a big opportunity to achieve the target in Premier League. Only this.
There was lots of praise yesterday from Steve Cooper, the style of play and what you've achieved this season, but how much time have you been able to give it to prepare for tomorrow's match?
But we are preparing the game on our best. We have not too much time, but today and tomorrow, in 2 days, only 2 days, we have to arrive at our maximum. It's a very tough game. It's a Nottingham are a live team. They lost the last game in Liverpool, but they played very well, a good game, and we are ready to fight and to play and to try the condition to win the game, because tomorrow, I think tomorrow is the most important game in our season.
Why do you place that emphasis on that match specifically being the most important tomorrow?
Because we have to restart in our way, in our style, and winning tomorrow for us is a great result.
Joel Veltman says that you've got 9 cup finals left this season. Is that the feeling across the squad?
Joel Veltman ha detto che sono rimaste 9 finali di Coppa, e questo è il feeling che c'è dentro la squadra.
He's right. Joe is he has experience, he has a good mentality, and he knows very well we have a big opportunity, and we have to catch this opportunity.
And finally from me, following Sanchez's performance in the semi-final on Sunday, obviously going back to Premier League football, does that give you some kind of selection dilemma for tomorrow, or is it just back to chasing still and back to the Premier League push?
Il fatto che ha giocato bene Hove ti dà più dilemma sul chi giocherà domani o ritorna a giocare Jason Steele?
Oh, but I haven't doubts about Robert. When I decided for Jason, was only about the style of play. Robert played very well Sunday, and tomorrow we will see.
Roberto, as well as the agreement that seems to be coming on Evan, you also got a new deal for Andy Moran, who has been included in your squad. How important is it for these young players to be offered a pathway through to the first team?
Quanto è importante per i giocatori giovani avere una strada delineata per andare poi a finire in prima squadra?
It's important. The way which the club are working is clear. Brighton is important part for Brighton. The young players, we work to help them. We work to improve them. We know Brighton have to sell some young player every year, and we accept, and it's a part of our work. But anyway, we can improve. Anyway, we can progress, and anyway, we can become bigger year by year. And because there are a lot of young players, but there are a lot of big players. Dunk, older, Webster, March, Gross, and the mix is the secret, no?
You will need a mix of your squad. You have 9 games in a very short space of time, but only 2 teams have made fewer changes to the 11 than you. So will you be able to mix it around, change up that team?
Yes, they will be able to change, but the decision is still difficult because the level is not the level is not the same in the all part of the pitch. Tomorrow, Facundo Buonanotte will play for the first minute. I give you one news.
Thank you.
So you are happy.
It's good for my commentary. I can prepare.
And yeah, I trying to understand the right moment to put the young player on the pitch because sometimes it's better to wait much time. Sometimes you have a doubt if it's the right moment or not, and you have to understand before. The difficult of my work is I have to decide before to watch it, but we are paying for it.
Nottingham Forest have had the least amount of possession of the ball this season in the Premier League. So how important is it when you have so much possession as a team to use that well to create opportunities tomorrow?
But the possession is not important if you don't shoot on goal. The ball possession is important when you have more chances to score, when you concede nothing or not too many chance of the opponent. Nottingham are a live team. In the last period, they are playing well. They have a good players, but in Premier League there aren't the games not difficult, no.